Welcome back to this tiny village in the Netherlands where nothing really happens, but that's a good thing because I love the quietness and peace. At the end of the last video, I shared a little bit of this Dutch tradition that is Sinterklaas. Now that it's officially over, it's time to finally get our Christmas tree. We went to the same farm as last year on this windy day, which made all the little Christmas trees look like as if they are dancing to get our attention. And it didn't take long before we set our eyes on our pick. This year, we decided to call him Earl. And we're so determined to take a much better care of him than Martin, our Christmas tree from last year. This is Mr. Hedgehog, posing with Martin behind him for last year's Christmas card cover. We don't know why exactly, but Martin began to shed almost immediately after we brought him home. And near the end of his service, he was bald. And when he finally reunited with his siblings, they could barely recognize him because he looked a little bit different. This is my second year spending Christmas here in the Netherlands with my partner, and we're actually going to France very soon with his family for the holidays. We are renting a small house in the village near one of our favorite cities there, Nancy. So Gijs and I actually went to Nancy last year around Christmas time and we loved it there. If you've never been there, I highly recommend it, especially around Christmas time because the Christmas markets and the environment just makes it so magical. Recently, I had an itch to start a new project, one that I think would complement this channel quite well. This project is called simplyfreely.com. It is a new website to supplement some of the things that I would talk about on this channel, more specifically the personal finance, FIRE movement side of things. I plan on making tools, calculators, data visualizations, etc. to help introduce the idea of financial freedom and better personal finance management, an area that I think is severely lacking in our society and education systems today. I'm not an expert by any means, nor do I want to be seen as one, but I still wish to share what I've learned on my journey with others through my love of creating. Even though I quit my job from software engineering, I still love to code, and I have several side projects that I work on regularly. A more recent one being an app that I made to help me with my Dutch studies. And if you've been following me for a while, you've probably seen clips of me talking about it. So about this new website I'm creating. It is actually my third attempt, and this time I'm creating it from scratch. I don't know how many of you have a technical background, but I want to talk about my thought process here a little, about why I'm deciding to build everything myself. The first time that I attempted this was using hosted WordPress, arguably the most popular blogging platform out there. I quickly realized how bloated it was, built on aging PHP and way too many settings and features. I think it's a great platform for anyone who knows very little coding and want to start a blog, as there are many templates, plugins, and support on the internet available. But because my intentions with this website was more akin to a web app that features a blog section, it doesn't quite fit the bill for me. Then I switched over to this newer open source platform called Ghost, which is a lightweight Node.js project built on JavaScript. And since it's newer, there's not a lot of bloat in their platform, both front end and back, which I appreciated very much. However, I still found it quite restrictive by no fault of the platform, but rather how I wanted it to work, spending hours digging through the documentations and learning how their code worked, so I can work my ideas into their code. It was less than ideal, and when you spend more time trying to make an apple taste like an orange, it's no longer fun. And eventually, I gave up. Which brings us to this third and hopefully final attempt on this hybrid web app blog website thingy. And I think it's exciting to bring you guys along on this new endeavor from the very start, so you can see how this whole project unfolds and hopefully get something out of the tools that I'll be building there. This is going to be a constant work in progress because I don't believe in big bang projects and waiting until everything is perfect before I launch. So the website is already live, but be prepared to see a lot of changes and updates in the coming weeks. As new functionalities are added, I think I'll hop on here to give updates and incorporate it somehow in the videos. Hopefully in an artistic way. I don't know. That's the part I'm still trying to figure out. Because on one hand, I want my videos to be an artistic outlet sharing my thoughts on this journey. On the other hand, finance is not exactly an artistic topic. For all I know, this could end up being a complete disaster. So we shall find out how things unfold. But this is me, this is my channel on things that I'm passionate about. And hopefully you can get something out of it too. As 2024 comes to an end, I just want to say I appreciate you for being here and thank you for an incredible year. Even though I quit my day job as a software engineer, I still love to code. And I think I can use that to share more values from this journey of mine. So I look forward to next year as I figure out how to put all these pieces together for you. In the meantime, I wish you all happy holidays and see you in the New Year's.